everybody. This should be live now. So, I am going to just kind of hang out. We are going to be taking our first keeps here in just a couple minutes. I should say first keep. I kind of want to just make sure that everything is set up correctly. Okay, it shows that I am broadcasting, so we're all good. Okay. So, this is War of Nova. We are going to be taking our first planetary base, station. Okay, it's called station. Here in just a few minutes. One thing we are missing is a world clock on the front page, but they did just implement it here inside of the chat. So, let's see what's going to happen. Let's see. So, one thing I have noticed is Siege is going to be a little bit slower than in Rise to War. One thing that will help is they are. Who do I got over here? Let's see. Hammerhead, Radiance, Sylph. Okay. One thing that will help is there is officers that do give march speed bonuses. See, move speed 2%. Does he? Yep. So I need to put him on Hammerhead. So that's going to help with some of the speed. LS Carry It. Nice to see you, buddy. Thanks for showing up. Figured I would live stream our first keep station, give an update on the season as we're going, see how everything goes. And for those watching, like I said, if you are here to siege keep, make sure you use those officers that have the additional march speed. I mean, 2% when it's not augmented. I mean, at this point, I don't think anybody's really augmenting the move speed officers, at least for our team. Let's see. What's going on in chat? Yep, yep, and you just saw that one. We are going to be doing a second station here in about an hour. And this is the first one of the season. So we will see how it goes. But it's not a good start because we were supposed to start at 18 UTC, which was 2 minutes ago, a minute and a half. I have a feeling people forgot about doing their mains. And I know I did because I had some running around to do today, so I didn't move my main over. I got him over here where we're doing the second station, or at least going to be grinding it down. That's another good thing about on this one, on War of Nova. The stations, they recoup their durability very slowly. So somebody can pretty much solo one if you have enough ships. Hit it and wait a couple hours and then do it again. And my screen just went blank. Hey, Bronzebeard. Welcome. Thank you for coming. And my monitor just kind of took a crap. It went blank. So hopefully that doesn't mess up with the broadcast. I just gotta restart it. Okay, and I'm back. Okay, good. Who is this? Tic Tac. Thank you for bringing your main to hit. No stress. Okay. I'd like to see our numbers a little bit higher, but it is what it is. It's the first keep. Yeah, my monitor came back on. It's fine. Yeah, I'm going to go through the leaderboards here in a minute. Yeah, Midas, you'll clear it, but how long, buddy? 6 minutes? Everybody was too worried about farming. Oh, he cleared it. Awesome. So now we go into siege mode. There is no auto siege, but if you remember, Rise to War didn't have auto siege either until recently. And I got 4 siegers over here ready to go. Whoa, what's going on? Yeah, all the armies are dead, so why is it telling me? Okay, that's gonna be something that's weird. It shouldn't tell me that it's hard when we're doing siege. But see right here is that counter I was talking about for the durability. So that is definitely something that's nice. Auto siege would be nice as well, but we'll see. Let me see. Did he? Nope. I've heard that the defenders on the stations are very, very weak, which is good to know. Um, 754 with that one. This one's doing 1800. Oh, did I reset his skills? There is 2 siege ships inside of the game. Radiant and then Dread. Let me scroll down and I'll show you. Yeah, that was great. I loved the auto siege feature. I mean, it worked great when we weren't. And then Dread, here's the other one that has siege buff. Uh, that worked great when it was uncontested. Wow, there's not many people going. Now I'm kind of wishing I did a video instead of a live. Because this is quite crappy turnout so far. Oh, I gotta send again. Yeah, and where it says easy, very easy, easy, evenly matched, hard, very hard, those can be deceiving on tiles. Because like my Ember Helm will take a 230 with no losses, and it will say that it's very hard. 730. See, 442. Ouch. Did I? No, I got the right ship on there. Just he's low. He's only level 7. Yep. It's a little bit embarrassing, but hey, it is what it is. Farming's not an excuse. Ah, yeah, I don't leave out the just the I don't leave out just the bad stuff. Even if this does make us look a little bit embarrassed. Yeah, with red, unfortunately, you need mastery 3. You want to see my Ember Helm? Yeah, as soon as I send this to these for another round of siege, I will. I swear, Ember Helm is free to play player's best friend, just like I used to say Frodo was. So here is my Ember Helm. Got him 38, Mastery 4. So with him, I mean, he's all about the heals. So I got ship power, defense, damage received. Still unsure. I think I have a couple officers that might be better for him, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm still second guessing myself a lot on the officers. See, power, unit defense. Initiative is very important on farming as well. I mean, if you can get your armies to, especially on lower tiles, if you can get your armies to hit first, a lot of times you can finish it in the first couple rounds. And then the support officer with heals, crucial. Helps so much. Get that extra heal in, and I'll show you the skills in just a second. I got time for the skills. So on here, this bottom tree is probably the most important, but maxing it out is just overkill. It's a waste of points. So Hank and a couple other guys kind of figured out the sweet spot. If you're a spender, you want 5 points in each of these. If you're free to play, 7 points in each of these. So I did spend a couple bucks for some of the gold, but so I got it at 6. And then you go into his R3, which is frontal assault, and the lucky shot, because that's giving you your damage. I mean, over here you got damage received. You have all allied strike craft recovers 30% hit points for the first 5 instances of damage taken, and then one allied unit recovers 60%. And then there's the rounds. I mean, now that I am maxed out on these two and I have the points that go in here, I'm going to end up going up here for the heavy rounds, but mostly for this armor break, just so I get the defense minus percentage. And Mastery 3 is definitely easy enough for people to get to. I mean, I understand people are still farming, but this is day 3. Rise to War, we people still showed up, even when farming. Yeah, there's still a lot of people that are finishing out their last season in Rise to War. So there's going to be a lot more people coming to War of Nova within the next month and a half, because even if your server ended today on Lord of the Rings, you could start another server, say tomorrow, and you might not be able to finish that because you have around 60 days for a season. Most end in about 54 or so. But you are at that cusp. You'd probably get the full season in, or at least what needed to be done in the season by starting today or tomorrow. But anything from now on, you don't even get a full season. So what's the point? But for me, honestly, it's just hard for me to even open up Lord of the Rings. I loved that game. I loved helping people in that game. The live streams, the all the videos I was doing. It was fun for me. What do we got? Maybe 5 players here actually sieging. Here, let's go on the map. I was trying to see a Star Wars game kind of like this. I don't see it in the cards because Star Wars has their niche. Like they have couple different genres that they build their games in, and they kind of stick to those because that's what their fan base wants. So the only team that has taken a keep so far is Omega down here. We're looking to be the second. I think somebody else was doing one right now as well. Ah, zoom too close. That's one of the hard things is trying to adjust the zoom on BlueStacks because now I'm just way too close. Ah, but it is what it is. Another thing people are. Who is this? Striker. Okay, good. Another thing people are having problems with is stamina. Because with stamina, you only start with 120 on here. And everybody's used to starting off with the 200 from Rise to War. But Rise to War was like this too, 120, and then your ring gave you more stamina. I mean, here you gotta wait till 30, and then you have the fuel tanks, and you can gain 30, so it gets you up to 150, so it does help. There's a new game. It's a Norse game, like Vikings. I'm eager for that to come out. That's gonna come out somewhere in I think April of next year is the target date. I don't think they're gonna make it, but maybe in May. Hopefully it doesn't. They're not delayed too long. Which I'm not completely sure. I think it's gonna be a lot like Rise to War. But another thing is here on uh, War of Nova, the devs are trying to come up with a patch to where you can play land. So you can either play land skin or space skins. So that would be kind of cool. I'm really out of stamina already. Damn. I didn't realize I had already hit 6 times. But I'll get another move in like 10 minutes. Here, I'll show you a couple of the reports from the Ember Helm. Oh, there we go. Like on this one, this was a 230. I caused a draw on the first one, but the second one finished that off and then finished him, and no losses. And this is great. I haven't tried a 230 yet because I'm afraid I'm not going to have enough damage output. I think I said 230. I meant 260. But that's what I want to do. Is a 260 next. What's it called? What's it called, Norse? I don't remember what it's called. Let me see something if I can. I'm grabbing my tablet really quick. The land skin, yeah. So pretty much it will just change everything to you're playing on land. Your ships will become commanders, and officers would probably still be officers or gear or something. But yeah, it's just pretty much the looks of the map. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure out what that Norse game is called. Norse Eternal Rebirth, I believe it's called. But I'm up for a Viking game. I mean, they're going to have to do a lot to pull me away from here, even though I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around the space theme. The devs' activity, their communication with the players is huge. I mean, come on. Did we get any communication in Rise to War from those devs? Even a year ago, we didn't get much. Customer service took, you know, a week to answer a simple question. So we're down to 62%. But it looks like more people are starting to log on. So yay. I hope everyone changed their Radiant skills. Because I was farming with Radiant a little bit on 30s and belows. Let's see. I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to look for 260 that is connected. And there isn't one. Dang. I should try a 260. Okay. Let's go to you. Let's try the search thing again. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, this one only needs two. Okay. 11 minutes? Dang. Oh well. One thing I did notice on here, make sure you put even just spare commanders on um, ships when you're doing level 1 tiles. Even if, um, because like I have one unit on there. So come on, guys, let's get this. Okay, we're down to 60%. Let's go take a look at the leaderboards. I am at 46th. I went to bed in 31st, so not a bad drop. I know yesterday I was 37th and dropped down to like 80th or something like that. But I mean, you got a couple of these CMPS guys, 41,000. They must only have 300s. We got Midas up here from Neon. Yay. Malgin? Yeah, I'm probably butchering that. Hank, great guy, does a lot of testing. Zoller, okay. He's one of the new players this season with us. Train Man, McQueen. Isaac GH was very big guy inside of Rise to War. So I'm glad he's here. I still don't even know which we're Vanguard. This is Omega, and I only know that because they took the keep. I don't know what that one is. So let's go to the factions. Arcos. Okay, so you got three that are somewhat close. I'm surprised Ograx isn't a full faction because they probably have the best start, I would think, because of the troops that they have. So we just need to start getting Stonar, Tyrannus, Terra probably into one of the other ones. Maybe even have Ograx change over. Top guilds. We're not that far behind CMPS. See you, Timber. Thanks for coming by. And we're not too far behind them. But let's see. You got Chaos and Frog inside of Omega. Tower and CMPS. And then with us, you got Neon and Vala. Hive Mind. Okay. Over here. Easy peas and lemon squeezy. That's kind of funny. Oh, Vala. Okay. And yeah, there's still no fights going on. Where am I at? I'm at 18. Here's another cool trick. If you hit attack, okay, you see how it only has 18 of 132? Right here, it will tell you, have a timer until you're going to get to be able to move. That was one thing I noticed, which was awesome. So um, after that next move, I'm going to have to. Okay, he's using the broadsword. Empty them, and then send them up here. Cypher is using broadswords too. Okay. Of course, he'll be down a little bit of stamina, but that's okay. Because I don't think they're going to be taking this either. But they'll do some damage, just like we're doing some damage on the other one. And hopefully, in like 3 or 4 hours, maybe we'll do another attack on it and take it. Wow. Very bad turnout for us. Come on, guys. Not too happy about this. I wanted this to be a good live stream. And I didn't realize there wasn't too many people in Valley either. I thought they were about the same size as us. let's see. Let's take a look. So here's another cool feature. It tells you if they're online at that moment. You know, Gippy's been a little busy. Gene's been a little bit busy. Well, let's check influence. Oh, I want the other way. Okay, these are, we got a few people. I know Tracer's good. He's just been busy. Wow. We got quite a few people that are haven't done anything. If this influence is right. Warcraft. That brings back some memories. Okay, I got my hit in. Let's see. So I need to empty the broadswords. Oh, and that reminds me. I need to check. That's really annoying to me. Yeah, I need to start building stuff. And then let's. It is so important early game to rush one medium units and two um, heavies. I mean, farming's pretty much a joke once you get your heavies. Huh? Oh, might as well while we're here check something out. Nope. I guess I gotta go back to base. Um, I was wondering if you scrap some of your strike craft, do you get resources back from them? No resources. That's kind of dumb because we're using spaceships. If you're scrapping something, you're breaking it down and you can reuse the metal. I think that would be nice. Don't you? Okay. Go to Radiant. So one of the things I miss from 1.0 is being able to empty yourself on the battlefield. Who else? Okay, Resolute. Okay, so it's Resolute. Do I even have enough broadswords to fill two? I tried this Omnis out, and I really, really did not like it. Between looking at the skills and then I lost tiles on a level 1 tile. That didn't make me happy. I probably should have flown here. Oh, 8 minutes, that's not bad. Could have been worse. We'll see if I have the enough what's it called? Enough damage. And I wish there was more speed ups too given. Oh, gotta fly back here. So he'll have like 5 moves over here, but like I said, I don't think they're going to be taking it either. I think they'll just be wearing it down. And I did build some more broadswords, yes. And that's one thing about when you open up your reports, now that I have this one clicked on, once I start doing other ones, it's going to stay clicked on this one. So when you open it up, you have to scroll back to the top, which is one thing I don't like. I've been trying out Dominus for tiles, and Kato informed me that he's better on lower tiles than he is bigger tiles. But mine's also only Mastery 1. But I've been trying a couple different ways, like this one with the stun, because it's first 4 rounds, and then right here, all close range strikecraft cover 48% hit points. I did this for just a little bit extra. Pretty much not even sure why I did. And then these are specific, and a couple of the other skills are race specific as well. I think it's the on the 3. Oh, it's only those two. Okay. First 4 rounds, damage dealt. Yeah, I mean, you really don't have any damage out of it at all until you get into round 3 and the Mastery 3. Hmm. Come on. But, see, I don't even have many ships. I'm missing the Dread, and then I'd have all the rare ones. I got Hammerhead and Dominus. So Dark Fang's been doing well for me on tiles as well. I've been testing out a couple different ways to build it. You got your extra initiative and power. You got your one allied unit, so it's going to be a mono stack. And I got a little bit of damage out of these two skills. This one, target's next attack deals much less standard damage, which is always nice, but I wish I knew how much, if there was a percentage. And then this one is enemy strike craft's defense just lowered. This is a chance for stun. But yeah, Ember Helmet is my go-to. I'm probably going to get Cypher and level him up through war games and use him as for PvP. Probably Ember Helm and Cypher are going to be my two ships. Let's see, where are we at? 49%. Okay, at least we got some arrows. Who's all still over here? No Stress. Corey. No Stress. I just want to point out some names. Jack Sparrow. Commander Want. Rick. Amalgan. Okay. McQueen, he's got a couple coming in. So yeah, this kind of sucks that I'll bring up Cold War Siege. Somebody's going for a crossing already, huh? Let's see. Oh, wow. Look at them go. I wonder when these Arcos. Really, I'm surprised that they're doing. I guess that makes sense. They're expanding before they start doing the keeps. Okay, that's different. Definitely a different way of going about it. But as you can see, they got their stuff together. They got a bunch of forts here like they should. That is definitely interesting. It's probably not a bad idea, but let's see. Yeah, they're out of tiles. We still have some around, but they're probably out of tiles. So that makes sense for them to do that. What's going on in the other chats? Everybody's awfully quiet today. I am getting excited though, thinking about more and more players being in War of Nova. Because I think this game could be a lot of fun. What time is it? 41. So 20 minutes, and then there'll be doing more over here. And I have to fill cipher. Oh, let's check out the report on that 260. First one I've hit. No losses. Look at that. Nice. Oh, I didn't mean to copy that. What are you talking about? Oh, Train Man. Train Man's going to be taking a lot of tiles. See, we still got some areas that have some tiles left, so we're good on that. Let me go fill up cipher. Three busy days of work. Yeah, we do what we can when we can. I mean, nobody's going to hassle you because you are behind a little bit. There's time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And you're welcome about the guys and stuff I've made. I don't know how much help they are, to be honest with you, but it's something. Let's see. He's full, so I'll get 7 hits from him. And he's got 4, and then I can get 5 hits before this timer goes out. Just hopefully somebody here has a main. Somebody was saying when Omega took their first keep, it took them about 40 minutes too. And that's where we're at. We just didn't have enough people show up. But 44%, that's good. We can try again in like 4 hours when some fuel has come back, stamina has come back. I was actually one of the ships that I used. A lot of people are saying they like the Radiant for early farming because of this skill right here. I think because your damage and your one allied unit. Because I mean you got a chance of stun there, so that's not bad. But this kind of hurts you because you have to put points in here in order to put points in here for the heal. So for that reason, I mean, I guess you're kind of okay up to like 30s and 40s, but I can't see doing much more than that. I mean, you'd have to have the support officer with heal. I want to start looking into some of these other ships. I'm hoping I can unlock a couple before the end of the season. Because I don't want just farming ships. I kind of want a big ass tank, is what I want. I just want to cause draws just to piss people off. Just like I did with my Frodo in Rise to War. Oh, that's good to know that we play close styles. I am very, very cautious. I mean, what is it? I am 47th right now. My Ember Helm's like level 38, I think. And I just hit my first 260. I am way overly cautious. But I have a bunch of free tiles now. So yay. Not that I'm going to have much stamina to farm, but who's down here? Sub-Zero? Okay. Somebody doesn't even have a 200 yet? That's not acceptable. We'll get them one right now. Somebody's going to be close. Okay, let's go back in and check this. Oh, yeah. No losses on a 260. I mean, it helps I hit Dark Fang too, but no losses. Very, very good. Hmm. I need to get a 300 then. Not cautious, strategic. I like that. I mean, I can't tell you the first, I don't know, probably the first 24 hours that I got heavies to fill Emberhelm, I didn't even have enough backup to fill if he died. I mean, I probably had an extra 13 to 15 at all times, and that was it. Okay, where are we at? Yeah, we're not finishing it this one. Um, Damn, he's way far away from me. There is some over here though. Peanut butter's been over here. Okay. There's some over here. Good job, Cal Vader. Call Vader. Aren't you close to me? Because if you're close to me, I'm going to have bigger tiles. I could have swore you were close to me, weren't you? And if need be, I can help you. Ooh. I can help you get a bigger one if I have range to you. Do I have any ships at home? I think I have Dominus at home. Ooh, and I have Dark Fang. Ooh, I guess it's time to do some farming, but I don't know if I don't think I can over here. I don't. Yeah, I don't have room. Send me your location, Carriot. Scariot. However, I know I'm butchering your name, and I'm sorry, but this is this Sub Zeros. I need a 300, and I have no fear of trying one now that I just did that 260. Unpin that. Why couldn't that only be one tile away? Is that 300? No. Seriously, if I find a 300 that's close to a branch of tiles that I can just land Ember next to it, I'll do it. No, multiple tiles away, multiple tiles away. Ooh, please be in range. It is in range. So I will be hitting that next once he flies up there. Okay, they're full. What time is it? 53. Okay. Oh, you were just outside my reach. But that means you can reach right here. Let's see. Oh no, you can't reach all the way over here though. Let's see. Do we got any tiles over this way that are open? 200s? I'm sending you this tile after after I get my 300. I will recall Emberhelm back home, and I'm going to help you take this because you have range to this from your base. Because I guarantee what's going to happen is something like this, but I'm going to. Ooh, I can't fill up on tiles. I have a lot of tiles left. I have too many tiles open. As long as your Emberhelm is like level 20-ish, I don't know, level 20, level 30. If Kiko's watching this, I see you have this tile linked, but I'm sorry, he has none yet. It's right next to his base too. Yeah, we're gonna get this one for you. I'll send over Darkfang too, and I'll make it so that you don't have to do much at all. Because I'm going to cause, on a 260, I guarantee it's going to be the same. I'll hit, cause a draw, come out of the draw, cause another draw, and then I can hit with Dark Fang, because Dark Fang doesn't do much damage at all, and he's a lot lower level. And I can get this number down in here to where there's like 6 to 10 left. And then as long as your Emberhelm is 18 or above, probably even 16 or above, but say 18, level 18 or so, you'll be able to kill them. And that way you can start war games off of it or use it to collect resources. What are you doing? You don't want to hit that unless you're at least level 25, 30, 30, I'd say. Just save it for later. You're welcome, AO. Yeah, let me go back to yours to show you. Where are you? Doo -doo -doo. Yeah, there's your base way over there. Over here somewhere. I got nothing even close to range. What was this one? Oh, that was just a great start. So yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do to help you. But there is a bunch of 200 still around this station. So here's a 230. Here's a 200. So if you don't have a fort over here already, get one. Because, yeah, there's still a lot over here. And if you need me to, I can um, bring over a ship to help take a hit for you. My fort is building. Okay, good. 37%. Damn. Okay. How much time's left? 5 minutes. So they should be getting ready to hit over there. Yeah, be careful about um, relocating. They give you 2 free relocate tokens at the beginning of the season, but the only way to get it is through the daily discounts, and it's 500 gold, 500 gems. I don't want to pay 500 gems for that because it's not in Battle Pass or anything like that that I've seen. Angus, it is good to see you, my friend. Yeah, we were trying to take a station, but not enough people showed up. But it's got a long time until it recoups health, so we're good. We'll hit it again in a couple hours, and then Vala, which is our partner team inside Vanguard, is going to attempt this one, which they're a lot smaller than us. So they'll probably just weaken it a few times and hit it a couple times. I got a couple siege over here to help them. Oh yeah, I gotta change out the march speeds and cipher. So moving it for the move speed. You just missed me taking my first 260 tile. Yeah, same thing. Like here, they are. Hopefully, somebody's going to be able to take out the defenders, and then you just send in your ships to do siege. Same thing. There's no auto siege, but Rise of War 1.0 didn't have that either, and even 2.0 just got that a few months ago. Okay, either he died or he cleared them. And I can't stop March. Damn it. I can't recall or nothing. He's got to finish his march. Okay, we got an Ember Helm going in. Oh, somebody finished him off. Yeah, we're glad to have Vala over here. Yeah, I'll go over that in just a second. So, I bet Rise to War is dead. So, Angus, you got two ships that have siege bonus. You have the Radiant right here, which has it in their tier one skills, and then the Dread, which is the Dominion, which is the evil side, has one as well. But on this one, it is in their tier three. Well, tier two, but mastery three skills. So they get the siege boost. But you're going to use whichever. I use all of my ships minus Emberhelm and Darkfang. And then you're going to want to use light ships, not medium. So let me show you real quick. Oh, perfect. I need to get some guys going anyways. Okay, so you're going to want to use light craft, not medium. So here's the tier 1 light. Okay, it's going to do 13 siege per ship. Well, because it's light, you're getting 100 ships, 100 daggers, for the 100 supply. Now, if you go to a medium ship, okay, you're getting command per unit is 2, so I'm only getting 50. Their siege is a little bit higher, but you have less ships. So in actuality, you're only doing 8 siege per 1 supply. So you always want to use light ships when you're sieging. Yeah, we were doing two of them. We did one base where we got it down to 35%. One just starting this one with the smaller team. That's our partners, which we are glad to have them. I expect a lot more people in this game over the next couple months. I know King Under the Mountain will be playing this game as well once Rise to War is dead. Yeah, but it's such small siege now because these are low ships. I haven't bothered leveling them really. Okay, I got 8 minutes on Emberhelm. What was this? Oh, that was Scout. I don't want Scout. You got your. It's the same thing as the ring. You got different things. Here's the extra tile capacity. You have your boost, your power, elemental damage. Then you have initiative. You know, speed ups, stockpile. Then here you got your resource boosts here. You got Helion, which is your ability of points. You got the ability to mine. Here's extra fuel, XP, war games, and then over here you got timers. It's all speed ups. That's the hardest part is getting uh, the terminology down. Like Helion was ability points. Oh, they're not even gonna wait. Okay. I do have two ships still over there, but they're not. They're empty. They might get one hit in. 6 minutes and he's hitting a 300. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier, Angus. With Rise to War, like you say, you got 1 week left. When you finish that, it'll be a couple days before you start another season. You won't even have a full season that you can play left, which kind of sucks. And I'm not logging really in. I'm logging in every 2 to 3 days just to check messages and talk to a couple people. That's about it. Well, add on another thing I was mentioning earlier, Angus, is the devs want to make a land skin for the game. So instead of looking at space, I'd be looking at land and mountains and castles or whatever. They're trying to. I think they're in the process of trying to make it work. So that's something that will be good eventually. But again, it's the same thing as Rise War. It's just so many of these ships look alike. Like, come on, Resolute, Hammerhead, Emberhelm, right here. These three. They're long and narrow, and there's a couple others that look like it. The Revenant looks like it as well. See right here, Revenant. So that's one of the problems that I'm having with Lord of the Rings. I mean, come on, everybody looked different, you know. So even all the elves look different, squishy. But once you get that down, get the terminology down, like Helion is ability points, you got minerals, this is the food, you got gas and water and titanium. Okay, that one's a little bit easier. So everything will work out, trust me. Oh, gotta get back to these guys. Yeah, and my season when they announced the sunset clause, we were what 3 weeks, 4 weeks into the server, something like that. And on one of my servers, we just completely were dominating everything. Like it was obvious what was going to happen. And then the other one was we were just getting our asses kicked. And that was actually my server here with Neon, which is who I'm with again, starting this game out. But yeah, on our server, we were just getting our asses kicked. Everyone was way too big for us. So the ships are going to be all your commanders. You got Emberhelm is he's draw, but he does some damage. He does a lot of healing. So a lot of people say he's like kind of Gandalf the Grey. Okay, and then you have officers. This is your gear. Okay, your helmet, your what's he know? What is it? Weapon, helmet, armor, accessory. Okay, pretty much your officers are your gear, and your support officer, which is accessory, just like in Rise to War, is a little bit more scarce. You got a smaller drop rate on a support officer than just like with the accessories. Am I in Gundor? I believe. Are you talking about the one that's dominating? If so, I think so. I think one of them's Gundor and one of them's Arnor. I don't remember, to be honest with you. Okay, there is a lot of bugs in the game. Okay, I'm going to tell you this right now. It is a newer game. It started in May. But here's the thing. We have talked to the devs about some of these bugs that we're finding, and I want to say that just from our team that I know of, say that we've mention, like, say, 10 bugs to them. I bet you within a week of us saying it, and it's usually probably within 3 to 4 days of us saying something, they've fixed 80% of them. So when something gets brought to their attention, they immediately look at it and try to figure out how to fix it. Because there was, nope, it's not these troops. Let me go over here and show you this unit. Okay, I need to go to infrastructure, Vanguard. Come on. Morning Stars. Okay, they're pretty much your Swan Knights. You got heavy plating, and then you have a skill right here. Get behind me. So first 3 rounds to self, the defense goes up plus 250, and then it changes with whatever level your squadrons is, and takes all damage from standard attacks on behalf of allies. So we were in here, I don't know, a week and a half, 2 weeks, and we had figured out that this get behind me skill was um, doing more than just the standard attacks. It was also steering skill attacks at the Morning Star. So we told the devs, and that was fixed within 4 days. So now the skill works how it's supposed to, 3 rounds, and it's only the standard attack. So this would be your Swan Knight. And then Ograx, Cyclops, nope. Your Cyclops right here. First 3 rounds, 55% chance each round to make the enemy battle group standard attacks only target this unit. It's another Swan Knight, but it's got a percentage, and when you get squadrons up, this goes up each time by 5%. So when it's up to 100%, up to level 10, it'll be 100%. But you notice the icon? It looks a lot like the provoke icon on Mountain Trolls. So there's a lot of things similar in this game. It's all terminology, my man. Yep, you're right, AO. I'm with Mason Grand is who I was playing with. I've been playing the last 3 seasons or with them, and we've been going through and helping everybody. You know, like I was doing. I was teaching a lot of the new players. But yeah, unfortunately, didn't matter. Game still closed down. Ooh, no way. Oh, I was gonna say, why did the Ember Helm pop up? Because I parked next to it. Let's see if I can do enough damage. Yeah, and the devs being as passionate as they are, responsive, that alone makes me. I'm going to give this game a real shot. I mean, one of the things that they also did was the Battle Pass. Because last season we weren't even close to finishing the battle pass, and some people paid for it. They wanted to merge everybody into one server so that it was more active, and so that we can get the game going and get more things fixed inside the game. They gave everybody the battle pass for free this season. They charged $20 for their battle pass, and they gave it to everybody for free that plays the game. When have you ever heard of Rise to War giving something for free? Okay, took some losses, but hey, it's a 300. I'm happy with that. Hey, I said I gotta wait until I take this 300 and then I'll send Emberhelm home. Um, yeah, give me. I will speed him home, recall him home once I take this tile. Iskarit, so he is going to cause one more draw. So 9 minutes here. I'll speed recall him home, and then probably 10 minutes to march over that tile or so. So in like half an hour or so, I'll help you with that tile, Iskarit. Just in case you're not still on the live stream. Yeah, Mason Braun teamed up with 1T last season as well. The season before that, 1T was with Order, and they totally annihilated us. And then Order wanted to go back into doing some of the bigger servers. So 1T stayed with us. Okay, let's see. He'll have another move. Okay, so I'm going to assume they're probably going to get this down to about 50% before time's up because most people are out of stamina. Let's go check this one. See, I don't even have moves left. Um, they all need 10 minutes or so. Oh, dang, we're down to 26%. We'll get that probably the next trip. But like I said, it takes some getting used to. Spaceships, officers. Just try to find a way to correlate it with Rise to War. You got Gandalf the Grey here. You got Gothmog here. You got this Dread is like Griznaka, I think his name was. Let's see. There's a couple others that I kind of want to say Cypher's kind of like Dwalin, but people are saying he's kind of like Lurtz, like a mix between Lurtz and Skullhelm. Season's still the same as Rise to War. 40 to 60 days is what it says. Each season, new beginning, new chance. 40 to 60 days. They don't have a bag end yet. That will be taken care of before all of it gets done. But they moved everybody back into a season one so everyone could start together. We could get more people inside of one server because they also know that more people will be coming as Rise to War ends. These all have timers, okay? Like in Rise to War 1.0, when you completed this, it moved on to the next chapter. This one um, is going to have a timer. This one will get completed. One thing I don't like is they don't have enough. Did I seriously just finish that? They don't have enough speed ups given out. Okay. Yay! I have a 300 now. Let me remove that. Take that pin off. Summon Emberhelm. Yeah, I just wish there was more speed ups. Refill. Okay, let's see. Ooh, well, I told him about 30 minutes, so I'm just right. 17-minute march. Gonna help him get a big tile because he was been busy the last few days. And then everything gives resources instead of speed ups or things like that. Like you have achievements, just like in Rise to War. Battle Pass gives some speed ups, but not too many. The chapters only give resources and tile capacity. They have challenges that are just like the Red Book. Okay, like here, let's go ahead and do one real quick. You just got to fight the ship, and they all have different difficulty levels. Okay, I'm going to have him, Emberhelm, which is my main. I can make it faster, so I don't have to watch the whole thing. So it caused a draw, and I passed the challenge because it was player command and enemy command needed to be within 15. And these things, all the easy and the medium give resources. The hard gives respect items, which is mastery items. Elite gives the mastery for the big ships, and then it also gives you a chest pool ticket, which is kind of nice. And this resets every season. So you can get some of your ships, get some more mastery for it. Um, we have put in a request with the devs that possibly make them so that they are like a vague mastery. So it's not specific to that one ship. So that free to play players have a chance to get some mastery items, respect items for certain ships instead of it having to be like the Hallowed. That's not one I'm going to use. I am using Hammerhead, so I wish I could make these Hammerhead. That would be great for me. Because I've heard Hammerhead is good. I'm not too happy with them on tiles. And this is why we love Hank, folks, because he does things like this all the time. He loves math and he will break everything down to math. I'm going to say I believe so, Angus, but I can't promise you because I believe you're going to come into this server. Yep, and this is another thing. Uh, yeah, we don't get keep rewards like gold per keep, and they don't send us a report. So, so there's a bunch of little things, and you can start with Sovereign or Dominion depending on where you want to go into. Um, if you do Vanguard, if it's still open, Vanguard's where I'm playing. That will be Sovereign. So when you do your chests, you'll do your free chest pulls and everything. And just like in Rise to War, they have the invitation letters. And once you get the 4 invitation letters for the rare ships, switch to doing the Dominion chest until you get those invite letters for those rare ships. Because stamina, you have to be connected to every tile before you take it. You need more ships so that you can path. But yeah, I can't 100% say that the battle pass will be free for the newcomer, for you as a newcomer. I believe so, but I can't swear to it. I mean, the devs do know we're trying to bring more people over, so can't say 100%. Where are these guys at? They're at 19. Who's full? Sylth and Hammerhead are full. So let's see. 27 seconds. And then they have another move. I will be right back. Give me 3 minutes, guys. And I'm back. You can see yourself on YouTube, huh? So why aren't you chatting at all? But hey, Angus, are you still here? If you are, after I get off of the live stream, I'll power up one of my old tablets and I'll start a new account and I'll put it in one of the dead factions. Let's see. I'll put it in Terra and I'll give you your answer if you'll get a free battle pass if you start tonight. So give me like an hour or so after we're done with the live stream, and I'll take care of that and check for you. Sound good? Where are we at? We're at 14%. Did they take that other? Yep, they took the crossing. It doesn't give a flag. That kind of sucks. Like when they took this base, there was a flag up for a while, but it doesn't do that on the crossings. And nobody else has taken a crossing or a keep yet. So, okay. What are 16? Okay. Let me empty these. I will fill up the other ones. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's fill you up. Yeah, I can't wait until some more of the guys from Rise to War come over here, though. Okay. 45 minutes. Ouch. So that means I will be on the next one. Who else is over here? Those two are refilling. Zilth. 2-2. Okay. Sub to your OnlyFans, huh, Ironside? Maybe. I should start one. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna feel so bad. One hater. Hi. I'm gonna feel so bad if I end up taking this. Okay, let's see here. He's level 22. Okay, he's got in there. Ooh, he's got him up there. He's got him at least mastery 5. Okay. So he actually should do good. Okay, let me make sure he does have those. Let me get some commanders on Dark Fang. I don't even remember which ones. I think I was using this one. Yeah. And that one. Do I want that one or that one? I want this one. And what do you mean, why not yours? Juan Heda? I was more worried about saying hi to you than anything else. Ain't that the truth? Hi, Mom. I didn't even notice that before. Okay. Let me make sure he's online. How far out is 6 minutes? Okay. And if it works out, like I said, about the battle pass for you tonight, Angus, and we get you started, I will help you get stuff. Oh, oh, take it. Thankfully, I didn't one shot it, but I did take losses. Kraken hurts. Yeah, I gotta wait till after I'm done. Hi, 9117. Good to see you, bud. Yes, Angus. War of Nova revolving game. Sorry, I didn't see that comment. What? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? What is this? 38 minutes, 44 seconds. Is he reinforcing? Is that what that is? Please tell me he didn't mess up. He's reinforcing. Oh no. We could not have had a better situation than we had on me killing this tile. Killing the first one and drawing on the second with so little left. Iskra, where are you? Does any of my siege planes still have stamina yet? Nope. Where are they at? 5, 5. Those will have some, but they won't be there for 37 minutes. Oh, we're at 9%. Let's check what the other keep is at. 44%. So they're doing pretty good too. Olaf. Where did you go, buddy? Where did you go? Ugh. I'm not used to it on the other side. Why is it still show 36 minutes? Had to pee. You had me worried, buddy. Okay, good. Probably no losses. Yeah. Okay, good. And Angus, if you do, when you do start up, if you are coming to Vanguard with me, if there is room, I'll do the same thing. We'll get you some big tiles going. Where are you on, Hada? You've been quiet. I like when you talk. So let's check back. Come on. We're at 8%. Come on. I hope Corey's full on stamina. Korg and Corey. Okay. So that one will get done, hopefully. Then I'll be able to cancel my reinforce on these and send these guys to fill them up. So I haven't even really studied this map much. So here's the crossing. We got the first crossing, which only gives us one more land. And then we have more crossings. Okay, so let's go down here. Ogrox has these two. They take crossing, have one more land, and then more crossings. Okay. So, the one thing for Angus, I know you need to know this, but other peoples, you see these lands here that are behind each faction. They are generally not used. You cannot get into them. The only way to get into them is if you are uprooted. If you are uprooted and your lands are taken, your spawn lands, they will spawn you into this reach, into the area behind your faction, behind your spawn lands. That way you can regroup. And then there is a crossing somewhere, but it is a one-way crossing. That way, say Eldarin came over here and beat up Arcos. Arcos would be recouping over here, would be able to take some tiles, get more economy up, and then they can push out the crossing. But it gives them a regroup spot for their entire faction, which is a really cool thing. Because I can't tell you how many times I've seen it where, like in Rise to War, a faction would just be completely annihilated, but they would end up getting uprooted and spawn like 10 tiles away from where the main front was, or they would get blocked in by all the other enemy forts or something like that. So that's kind of a cool feature that they have. I hate that when I go into the map, it automatically goes like this. Okay. MJ reminds him of. Did he say Witch King? Yep, reminds him of a Witch King. Let's see. So, Mil, Mil, there it is, MJ. So let's see what all he has. He has deals after capital ship deals. Okay, damage. 50% chance of HP. First two rounds, 8% evade all damage. Okay, so you got a heal block, you got an evade, you got healing. Okay, you got a damage debuff from the enemy. Okay, you got initiative here, gains first strike, and then you have a chance for follow up. Defense, buffs, deals. Okay, a little bit of self damage. I hate these that decrease. Okay, more damage mitigation, and then more damage buff. Okay. There's a lot of people using that ship too. And I can't think of who off the top of my head. Okay, so where was it that I wanted to go? I wanted to go back over here because there was still deploy. Another good thing about um, this game, compared to Rise to War, when you have a ship with siege, let me show you. Hammerhead. Uh, Hammerhead. Okay, right here it tells you 754 siege. Now, if you go into the report, it's going to tell you the same siege amount. Because remember, on Rise to War, the whole time they never could get siege calculations correct. Your army would say one thing and the report would say another, and it's that does work even with the like the Radiant and the Dread that have the siege boosts. It is a big map. But in theory, I think this map might be a little bit too big for the current population. But I think not by much. Because you have, I think it's three full factions, something like that, and then a couple medium and a couple just dead. But I think if you have four full factions in here, the map isn't that big. Because no matter what, you have about a week to 10 days before you're going to be fighting anybody. And that was the case in Rise to War most of the time. So once you get there, I think right here would be the place for them to be able to fight, is in this territory between Alderan and Arcos. So once they get there, there's really not that much before you get to the middle. You know, I have not even looked at what this base looks like yet. Okay, that is pretty big. Nova 1. Okay. Also, when you go into when you log in, you have to go into Battle Pass and activate it. I don't remember where. If you click here and activate it, or if you click in Store. I think you go in Store, hit Battle Pass, and then it'll say Activate, and you click Activate if it gives it to you for free. You've pressed play. Your journey begins. Oh, 3.4%. Okay, let me cancel this. Cancel. I go back over here and load these guys up. Confirm. It should let you log in. Um, once you hit login, it should bring up like Google, Apple, Discord, Facebook, email, what you want to use your for a login. But I'm gonna be honest with you, it's been a while since I've had to do that. Because once I click on the game, mine auto logs in now. I don't even know how to do it. Maybe try shutting the game down and restarting it? I don't know. Damn cow. That's a lot of cucumbers. or eggplants. Shouldn't the mine go before the blown? Their foos? Where are we at? 12 seconds. Okay. They got down to 42 seconds. Let me go back into here. Ooh, 5 minutes. Let's see. Aw, they don't have anything left. Yeah, if it's got it open, come to Vanguard with us, Angus. That would be the best thing because then I'll be able to help you with a couple of the bigger tiles earlier. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal to rush big tiles. Um, you don't get any rewards or anything like that, but it does help because if you're doing war games, which you get at level 30, but marketplace. This is like the original Rise to War. No matter what, it's 100 to 80. So 100 titanium would get me 80 gas. It's not the 50% or 40% that Rise to Wars is now. So that does help. You're better off gathering off of a 200 than say a 90 and then just trade it for whatever resource you need. For Vanguard, you want to rush to get this open right here. Uh, Bay 2, because this is medium units compared to small units. So don't really take any big tiles above, say, level 30. Yeah, don't go above level 30 with the light. Make sure you get these mediums. Come on, finish it off. It's only 2%. Who is this? 216. Is he going to make it? Yeah, he's going to make it. Oh, yeah. Striker, thank you. I love you. You're going to finish it. He's got 4 ships, 2.8%. Oh, yeah. So it only took 2 hours. 2 hours to get this ship down, and then we got the other station at 40 some percent. Oh, please tell me you have more stamina. Another round of attacks with these guys. Because it was at 2.8, it's at 1.6, so that would take it to point 0.4. You got this guy coming in. You got this guy coming in. We need just one more round, Striker. Come on, you can be the hero if you have enough March speed. I think people are too worried about the crossings. One Hada. Mouth will be too full. Really? I'm doing a live stream. How can you say something like that? Really? Dirty, dirty girl. Yeah, we got it. Talk about close. He'll get it with the third ship at 20 seconds, so 16 seconds left. Okay. Oh, I need to check. Awesome. Oh, 12 minutes. Let me put a pin in you. Yeah, I might as well summon them all back here. Radiant, Resolute. Cypher's over there. So it's Hammerhead and Sylph. Cypher and Ominous are over there. Ban Kato, he hacked you, you guess. Do I need to start wondering if there's something going on between you two? I know Angus is like trying to focus on the first few minutes. Remember, Angus, it's a marathon, not a sprint. We've only been here for 3 days. But yeah, I'm about ready to call this one quits. And I've already been on here for 2 hours. We got the one keep. We got this one down to 40%. Was able to help Iskarit. I got a 300 while we were on the broadcast. So yay. So yeah, I'm gonna call it quits, Angus. Um, I'll rate you on. Rate me in here. That way, rate me on here, and then I can give you some pointers we can figure out, and I'll help you get some bigger tiles early. Okay. So I'm gonna pop off, and I will talk to you guys soon. So as always, make the most out of what you got. And thank you for joining me, guys, and spending the time with me. Oh, wrong one.